Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to Demystify the Divine, weekly readings and tools to connect. So excited to be connecting with you guys today. And you can see that I have a different background. I have actually completed, for the most part, completed my move cross country. And I just want to say a quick shout out to everyone who has been reaching out to make sure that I'm okay during the hurricane. Thank you so much for all of your love and care and support. I actually have a lot of guilt around it because I left North Carolina on the 17th and I missed all of the hurricane stuff. Not to say that I wanted to be in the hurricane, but I left behind a lot of people that I care about who had to deal with the tragedy that's happening in the hurricane. So I send lots of love, lots of support to everyone in North Carolina, and a big thank you to all of you who reached out to double check on me and make sure that I was okay and that the fur babies were okay. So thank you for all of that. All right, so today we are doing an installment of Angel Connection. And of course, this is where I channel an archangel for a little message, whatever they want to give us. And today I was guided. Normally I pull from my little bag of feathers. Today I was actually guided to use a deck, an angel deck, and it's actually called Ask an Angel, Tony Carmine Salerno. And I don't know why, but I'm supposed to pull a card today instead of pulling a feather. So that's what we're gonna do. And let's see what, who wants to come through and what message they're going to give us. Okay, Samael, the shadow self. So this is going to be interesting. Now, Samael, I don't normally channel, so who knows how this is going to play out. Maybe we're going to meet somebody new. I'm all about diving in and just sort of seeing what comes through. So let's get a message on the shadow self and what it has to do for us at this time. So I'm going to go into my happy place and I'll see you in a little bit. Greetings, dear ones. I represent the Archangelic Collective, and I am Archangel Samael. That is how many pronounce my name on your planet. And I am responsible for reconciliations. And I am discussing with you today the shadow self concept, because many of you on this planet feel that you must ignore the shadow self, that it is something that you must feel ashamed about, that it is a mistake that you all have the light and the dark within you. And I offer today that that is not the case. God, source, energy, does not make mistakes. Mistake is a human concept and a human construct. It is designed to keep you feeling as though you must be different than who you are. But it is for you to pursue your path and to understand that all experience allows your soul growth. All experience is wanted and desired by the soul. The shadow self is an important aspect of the human experience, for you are living on a planet of duality. And this duality is part of the game of life. It is part of the parameters that are set out so that souls that come onto this planet and in this dimension can have a particular type of experience. There are many other experiences and different dimensions that a soul can experience on other planets. But planet Earth is very materialistic, very physical. and you are exploring the physical aspects of what it feels like to lay out in the sun and to, as this vessel likes to call it, eat the strawberries and enjoy the fruits and the wines of life. The shadow self can also be equated to the ego. And it is not by accident that you have all been granted an ego. The ego allows you forward momentum, gives you purpose and drive. The shadow self allows you to explore the depths of your soul in a way that you cannot explore it if everything is, as this vessel likes to call it, sunshine and daisies, wine and roses. The shadow self allows you to explore all aspects of your psyche. It allows you more experience that can help you to connect with source energy in deeper ways. Yes, it is about self-exploration, getting to know the self. And getting to know the self is about getting to know source. That God source energy flows through each of you. But when you come through the birth canal, you forget. And it is part of the human journey on this earthly plane to remember. And the shadow self allows you that remembrance, that journey that keeps things interesting. There is no need to fear or be ashamed of the shadow self, for all of it matters. It is what you choose to do with this energy, how you choose to apply it, or to acknowledge it, or to dismiss it once you have acknowledged it, that really matters. Many times we share the message as a collective to all of you that there is no true purpose on this planet for each of you other than the ones that you have set for yourselves. There isn't a God source purpose other than to experience all of it and to explore and discover what that does for you and your soul growth. So exploring the darker aspects of yourself or acknowledging that they are there is part of the process. You are not being judged. Certainly not by us in the Archangelic Collective or by your higher guides and beings, for we understand that this is the construct of this planet Earth. And the illusion and delusions and the clarity that comes through living on this planet. I leave you with this thought. If exploring your shadow self to the degree that you feel comfortable with is perfectly acceptable, then find ways to do so now that do not infringe upon other people's experiences. That is the key to remember. All can be experienced. Nothing is good or bad. It simply is. It is in the honoring of each person's sovereignty and free will that can be your guidepost. But understand that the shadow self is a necessary part of each and every one of you, and not something you must feel ashamed of or to hide away. It is meant to be explored. This is part of your evolution and a big part of connection to source energy and the expression of you as source on the planet with one another. I leave you to ponder these words, and it has been a great joy to come through this vessel to share this message for all of you. I step back now and give you space to consider these words and to decide for yourselves if you wish to engage further. Be well. Ooh. It's a very different energy for me. It feels a little bit like light and fresh and a bit bubbly, a bit effervescent. That's the best way to describe that. So that was kind of cool for me. So thank you, Samael, for coming through with a beautiful message around our shadow selves. And I hope that each and every one of you this month, this week, in this moment, consider what this means for you as you're exploring your path. And it's almost like a permission card, like we just were given permission. I like that. So that is our angel connections for this month. And feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell on my YouTube for more content like this. And if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave comments as well on how these messages are affecting you in a positive way, in a not so positive way, causing you to, dive deeper, maybe into yourself and your own choices and journey. And it's always a pleasure to connect with you guys. If you need any clarity or guidance, please feel free to connect with me. All the links are in the description below. Would love to connect with you guys soon. That is our Demystify the Divine for this week. Sending you guys so much love. Have an amazing one, and we'll see you next week. Ciao.